Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for watching. Let's play some more Master of Orion in our Terrible Terrans series. So, I have a colony ship en route from the track system. It's actually been en route from way over here to the Ursa system. I was talking about this with a commenter the other day. The Bullrathi were put into the series with the expressed purpose of being this counterbalance to the military force that I was planning on being. And they ended up getting kind of sandwiched right here in these systems between me and the humans. And as you can see, we've got a very nice and pretty view of the human and the Meklar systems. And then here's the over here we have the Silicoid, and then right here we have the Darlock. All of this, Terran pink, that's actually my territory. I don't have control over the color, although it does fit them when you look at their color scheme. It's you can see why that's the color. Anyway, I digress. So it kind of sucks. just getting that out of the way right now. This is the first time I've recorded in a little bit, and it's frustrating because I'm about to utterly annihilate them. I do have a colony ship that has just arrived at Vupels. So we're going to go ahead and colonize this world right here. It's radiated. This was actually a Bullrathi colony, briefly. So we're going to do our standard build order. And yep, need government support next, followed by colonial revenue. We have a very nice income. Apparently the revolt we were planning failed at Simius 2. Sad day. Space Factory has finished Jump Gate. That's excellent. And why did it, if it's finished a Jump Gate, why did it take me to a Space Factory that's building a, I don't understand. All right. I'm just going to go to the next turn. I'm not going to ask questions. So the campaign's been going frightfully well. I have a colony ship en route to Katingi right now just to see if I can fight off the Meklar from colonizing in this direction. Then we can kind of lock down this part of the center of the galaxy as soon as possible. Let's see. What can I build here now? I guess how's pollution here? It's climbing. Let's go ahead and build a atmospheric renewer. And then do a space elevator, followed by fungal farms. Help this planet grow a little faster. A fleet needs orders, does it? Okay, there we go. Now we have more options here. I think this is what the game was trying to tell me about last turn, but I didn't actually have control of him yet. Alright, so it looks like the Meklar have locked down Wazna pretty quickly, which means I need to lock down Obakis. Those are not the best planets in the world, but they're good enough to fight for. I'm actually going to send this space factory over here, though, to help lock down this system as soon as possible. Space factory. Okay, you're done too. So yeah, this is what they were trying to tell me. It's just that they weren't available to. It's weird that they weren't available till this turn, but whatever. I'll send this space factory here as well. I'm going to build a jump gate on this side of Katingi, so that any ships needing to get to the border with the Meklar can do so quickly. Alright, let's go to the next turn. We should see the first meeting of the Galactic Council soon, I would think. Colony ship has arrived at Okabe Prime. Very good. That was also a former Bullrathi colony. We're going to do our standard build order yet again. Really cannot wait for them to add an option.
A moment, please.
And we're going to do class 5 shield. I really can't wait for them to add the option to just have the same build orders that you can just apply planet to planet to planet and customize. Yes, I want to upgrade a custom blueprint. So this is our Titan. We haven't actually built one yet that I'm aware of, or have we? I know we've had a battleship in a couple of fights, and I think we've got a Titan underway. We'll have a look at that real quick. Let's view the technology tree. Oh yeah, no, not technology tree, but empire. Yes, I do have some Titans being built. I have a Titan being built at Alpha Ceti Prime, and a Titan being built at Grozna 4. One thing I'm going to need to do pretty soon is actually set up a couple of my systems, particularly systems with a lot of nice planets like Virgil, to have an interplanetary administration so that their production can be centralized on one planet, and I can just crank out capital ships very, very quickly. These colonies are still developing a little bit. Okay, so it seems like there's some more aggressive colonization finally starting to happen out in this area, involving more than one species.
Warning. You are exceeding the tolerance threshold for...
So the Meklar are pissed at me. They're telling me to go away. This colony ship has just arrived at Katingi. We're saying screw you to the Meklar and building a colony right next to them. Build speed on this planet is awesome. Alright, so these things are going to be done in just 5 turns each. Colonial revenue in 8. And because this is right next to them, I'm going to go ahead and buy the automated factory so that production can go even faster there. Insis Prime. How are you doing pollution-wise, buddy? You pretty good? Alright. So, let's... This is one of our just backwoods systems. I guess I'll terraform it. I don't really need Insis Prime to be producing anything right now. This is Torino, of course, is at its maximum production. Let me go ahead and crank out some colony ships where I can. I think I have a few others building elsewhere. I am surprised at the extent to which these other large empires are not really messing with me. It's a little weird. Atmospheric renewer here, followed by toxic processor, followed by pollution cleanup. I'm surprised Meso Prime is just now showing as being really polluted. It's a Gaia planet. Snuck up on me a little bit. Alright. I need to assign these guys to a colony. Let's see if we can get Simius. I think this is where we already tried to cause a revolt, but we're going to try again. Actually, I think that's exactly what happened. Alright, so this colony ship has arrived here to take care of this kind of background system that's been waiting to be colonized forever and a day. It's the Scara system. It's very near Alpha Ceti. And it's only had one crappy little world in it. As a matter of fact, I think we had to manufacture the world from an asteroid belt that was in the system. So that would explain why it hasn't really been colonized up till this point. Alright, so my colony ship has arrived in orbit of Ursa. I didn't realize that it would just jump in like that. So we're going to fly in before they kill it. Okay. This came kind of unexpectedly. I thought that... I don't know why I was expecting it to give me a warning. It really has... There's no programming for that kind of warning to be given. So anyway, ignore me. I'm going to take command of this battle. And this is the final... This is the last gasp of the Bullrathi. We're going to witness it. I've got a couple of battleships, several cruisers, going up against a small collection of their ships, and a starbase. This colony ship is actually... I'm surprised that this colony ship is in the battle. I'm going to have it back the hell off. It appears that all of these ships are traveling at the same speed, which is perfect. With matched speed, this battle should go very, very quickly. This is glorious. Probably the most organized fleet we've seen jumping into battle. If I turn the AI back on, is the colony ship going to do anything funky? No. Okay, good. I will leave the AI on then. As long as that guy stays there. He needs to just hang back because we're going to colonize Ursa too. That was a close call. I was really caught off guard by the ships, by the colony ship suddenly being in orbit around Ursa too. I thought it would zip the camera to Ursa, but it didn't. Shots are being fired. Let's see if we can wipe out that starbase before it causes my ships too much of a headache. Large capital ships are in range, so they should be able to start firing within a couple seconds. Okay, that ought to do it. Wow, the shields are still up. This might be the longest that a Bullrathi station has ever lasted against me. Okay, there it goes. These ships are going to die very, very quickly. The Bullrathi have just kind of rolled over in this particular game. But this is one thing that I really like about Master of Orion in terms of what you're seeing from the combat right now. This is a huge technological advantage that boils down to specific weapons that are more powerful than the weapons, and also armor, of course, that is more substantial than what the opponents are using. And so the result is you get ships of similar size doing incredibly exaggerated damage to the opposing side because of that technological advantage. Let's see if we lost anything. I don't think we lost any ships. Right now, let's attack the colony. Ooh, rough. But I've always enjoyed games that simulate that in one way or another, whether it's games that allow you to, in a civilization-style way, to expand to a certain age, and so you're like at the Renaissance age while other people are still you know, in the Stone Age or the Bronze Age or something like that. I used to love Empire Earth for that very reason. Um, and of course, Empire Earth is a very old game at this point, but just any game that allows you to gain that kind of technological advantage to where there's more of a skewed advantage when you build towards it, when you work for it, and when there's an enemy that has been put in a bad position like the Bullrathi. I enjoy that feeling of encountering a vastly inferior race. I don't like there to be too much balancing, if that makes sense. Balancing is good, but sometimes you want to be overwhelmingly more powerful than another race that you encounter in a game like this, because it's just adds to the narrative. Okay. Let's build a deep sea cooling followed by a space elevator at Virgil 2. A fleet needs orders. I guess it's time to drop some more bombs. Probably one more turn and that colony will be done. Alright. So I guess I will start building an advanced military outpost here. Just try and keep anyone from coming in here through the Orion system. And then, of course, we need to have a fleet ready to take the Orion system before long. The Meklar are aggressively colonizing on the other side of the galactic center from me. About frickin' time. Let's do a research lab here. This planet seems to be a little bit behind in terms of those buildings. And then a moon lab. And then a space elevator. Phantos. One of our nicer worlds that we discovered. It's a large Gaia abundant world. Just completely awesome. Let's do deep sea cooling there. What are you doing at Chort? See if you can... Let's see. Hacking prevents the target from generating research points for 10 turns. Sure, do that. I'm messing with the humans. Alright, so we've got a battleship that is just finished being built. I'm going to go ahead and send this battleship to Terrae Prime. We need to start amassing a fleet that can take on the Guardian of Orion so that we can colonize Orion, claim it for ourselves.
We join with the wild spirits now. We go to sleep, to a winter without end.
Goodbye, Bullrathi. Alright, so now we're going to colonize that world. After we nuked the hell out of it for like 2 or 3 turns, we will now colonize it, because that totally makes sense. Alright, automated factory, hydroponic farm, biospheres. Same build order. You've seen this many, many times. This is why I'm looking forward to being able to do a little bit differently with it. Alright. And then these ships need to upgrade. I don't have the money to do all of the upgrades, but I can do some of them. Meanwhile, I do have a space factory on its way, do I not? Yeah, it is on its way. It's taking its sweet time, though. There it is. What are you doing? Are you just chilling? Why are you doing that?
My liege, a moment, please.
Do I want mega fluxers? Just give all of my ships additional space? Or do I want energy weapons to be more powerful? I feel like I want energy weapons to be more powerful. Let's do that. Very spur-of-the-moment decision. And now we need to research. We've got several options. We have multi-phase physics. Also have galactic economics. Ooh, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's a little bit ahead of the curve because there's some technologies in this column that I need to research first. Well, that I could research first, but I'm not going to, because if I get that galactic economics researched, I will be able to build a stock market, which will be freaking awesome. I'll build a stock market on all my planets, and then I will not have a money problem anymore. I haven't had a money problem for a while, to be clear, but it'll just make it even better than it has been. Case Prime, you probably need to be... Yeah, go ahead and build a battle station here, and then you probably need to be terraformed. Pretty crappy planet. And it's important to my future as a race. In that it's kind of a gateway system. See, Case Prime is here. I'd rather have this be a powerful planet than one that's not very built up. Alright, so this fleet, I guess I can do more upgrades. Awesome. Alright, so Virgil is completely protected by advanced military outposts, which is great. Now I just need to do the same with... I've actually... It looks like everything's pretty well set up. I want to set one up here. We have a jump gate in Magi. This just 8 system link system. I mean, it's crazy how many planets and how many systems are connected through Magi. All right, Benat 2, I think, is going to be the one we go to first. Yeah, of course it is. So we're going to colonize that. And we've got our space factory here that I could send. Tell you what, you need to help out on the border here. Alright, we're going to build a jump gate here in Katingi. So in about 5 turns, it'll be very easy for ships to reach this part of the center of the galaxy. I am really shocked, though, that there is no Galactic Council yet, that we haven't seen that meeting happen. Alright, Akamar Prime has been claimed by the Silicoid. Crux 4 has grown. Hey!
Galactic
Ooh, Magi Prime mineral classification upgraded. I think that's already a really nice planet, right? Oh, no, it's not. It's a terrible planet. Never mind. That's not something to be excited about at all. Alright, so Grezna 2 needs... Tell you what, hang on, back out for a second. I will be thinking very soon about interplanetary administrations in different systems that I own. Let's go ahead and terraform Grezna 2. Let's make it a better planet. Shader Prime, Fungal Farms, Advanced Data Center, and a space elevator. You need a starbase, definitely. Good lord, you need a lot of defensive buildings. Let's go ahead and do that right now. This is Magi Prime, again, in that very central system. Okay, so... Space factories are building the boundary stations of Katingi. They're building a advanced military outpost here, and then the jump gate here, which will be done in 4 turns. And as soon as that's done, I'll be able to jump straight to Khatinki from any of these systems, which is just going to be awesome. Well, any of the systems with a jump gate in it. But while that is happening, I will go ahead and cut this episode here, and we'll jump back in the next episode and continue cruising towards what is looking like a pretty sure victory. This has been just an overwhelmingly powerful, Terran Khanate so far. And there hasn't been much standing in our way. Again, the Bullrathi were supposed to. But then when I discovered this system, by the way, if you're looking at this going, man, this looks cool, I want to play on this map, just given the way it's gone and some of the really nice systems that are in it. Remember that anytime you're watching a Let's Play, whether it's this one or anyone else, as long as someone shows you the galaxy seed, that it's just a number that's on the game customization screen at the beginning of the game before you actually start the game, you can just copy that number and use it in your games, and you'll play in this exact map. So, just saying. I know it works because I actually, when I was starting this system, I started it, and then I had to stop the game for just completely external reasons, and I didn't save it. It was because I had to cut the recording, but I wanted to start on the same map because I liked what I was seeing, and I used that code, and it started the exact same way. So especially if you want to play as me, if you want to play as the Terran Khanate, select the Terran Khanate, put in the same races, and then I mean, you saw the way I customized the game. It's all in the intro, and it's pretty cool. But in the meantime, I will go ahead and keep this series going as it is, and we'll see how it ends up. I really would like to launch an assault on Orion somewhat soon. I just want to make sure the Ursa system is locked down tight before I move my battle fleet out of that system. So that's going to be my next priority. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I upload new episodes in Terrible Terrans every day at 3 Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States. And comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.